Hey look, buddy, I'm an engineer. That means I solve practical problems. Not problems like, what is beauty? Because that would fall within the purview of your conundrums of philosophy. I solve practical problems. God damn it. The fuck is wrong with me? I'm a fan. Sue me. And we share to Twitter. Beep. Copy. Go to Discord. The whole 9 yards. Feel bad for Woodsy though. I feel bad for Woodsy. For one thing, anything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And not just for, well, not for me, but for him. And that kind of sucks. Wish there was something I could do, but unfortunately there is nothing I can do. Well, maybe. Nah. It's a maybe. Why no Lenny? Because I don't like Lenny faces. That's a stupid meme. You already read the rules, so if you put Lenny face, you're instantly gonna get timed out. In other words, don't fucking do it. www.don'tbeahero.com. That's not being a hero. Don't be. That's being a troll. I hope you get Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl is one of my favorite maps. You know what the fuck was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. But what was it? But there is no subtitles. Wait, no, that's not subtitles. For Lenny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Lenny face is the most. I thought it said subtitles for it. I'm stupid. The Lenny face is the most popular spam meme. I see that shit enough on a bind in TF2. I don't need to be seeing it in my chat. If anything, it just reminds me of how annoying the online community can be. And not just for Team Fortress 2, for any online community. Bottom line, no Lenny face. I don't give a horse's last shit about that meaning. That meaning is just to be fucking spam and be a troll. And we don't do that. Whatever. Alright. Haters gonna hate in this scenario. Don't you dare fucking post Lenny face in my chat. That's bullshit. It's funny because someone actually broke that rule yesterday, as well as several rules, just for the sake of doing it. So, rather than, like, okay, this person is purposely trying to break rules. Well, I don't want someone like that constantly coming back, so I time them out, and I'm like, no, I don't want him coming back, so I just ban him. It don't matter. No, we aren't doing that either. We ain't doing that either. It doesn't count as Lenny face, but it qualifies as one to me. No. You sit in the corner and think about what you did. God damn, it takes a long time to load in. Come on, game. I want to play. I want to be all I can be. There we go. And of course there's stutter lag in the beginning. There's always stutter lag. So you're loading in? Oh, well, I'm gonna have a heart attack now. Oh, Jesus. That doesn't sound good. Ooh, we're on the red team. Clap, clap. Huh, it's actually not all that bad with lag getting in. A few stutter here and there. Maybe a lag spike or two, but it's actually not all that bad. Let's shoot. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm tripping balls, apparently. Who is shooting at what? And why does it sound like it's coming from down here? It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't think they care, sadly. We each have 1 point. Each team has 1 point. For capping the intel. That's delightful. No idea what he said. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there he goes. Fuck! Stop, game, stop. Let me do my business.
Scout inside the intel.
There's no scout. What are you talking about?
Scout behind you, stop teabagging, dumbass.
Apparently someone's... oh. Someone's teabagging. When is that not a common thing?
I got a charge, let's go upstairs there, balls.
Alright, he wants to go upstairs, we'll go upstairs. Oh, the lag of it all. Medic, where are you? God damn it, you were supposed to help me. Fuck it, I'm running away. I'm pussing out. Coming down here. Fuck noise. What's the meaning of casual in the title? Casual meaning casualty. It's the game mode. What is that? The Sandman. Take that though. Ah, who's shooting? Oh, he's using a panic attack. Well, no shit, I remember you. I want to know this. Can I get in my inventory? I can sure as fuck get in my inventory, but I can't click any of those. For one reason or another, so I don't know. No idea. Normally you could click anything you want. I think I'm gonna at least do 2 games of 2 Fort before I actually decide to quit to something else. Mostly because if I can't click the game mode, then that means I can play, and if I can't play, then what'd be the point of streaming? Can we just be on a menu all the time? It's not Team Fortress menu. It's Team Fortress 2.
Pyro at the top of the stairs.
Good for him. What stairs? What stairs? There's 2 sets of stairs. Which one? Left or right? God damn it. No, it's... For Christ's sake, but just... Look, casual. This is a game mode. I literally just said that. Casual. Meaning I get to pick multiple game modes and I just get to go... Start going to town. That's the name of the game mode. That's why I put casual in the title of the stream. Because that's the game mode I'm playing. I figured that would be obvious. Granted, not everybody thinks TF2, but... Not everyone thinks TF2, but... You think, you know, at this point it'd be a little obvious. Stupid ice. Man, I hate spies. Why did you not add the ban words yet? Why did I not add the ban words yet? Because I just didn't do it. I have other shit to do. Man. Better fucking run. Oh, back down in the hole, back down in the hole.
We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Yeah. Also, Lenny face. I see the Lenny meme, like, spammed in any kind of TF2. I don't need to see that in my own chat. Plus, it's very annoying, so... You know, screw it. I don't want to see it. Now, and since you thread rule, if you put a Lenny face, you instantly get timed out. You do it again, well, you get the boot. We have rules now, and that is part of them. Well, if you say Lenny face, that message gets removed, because I know what you're doing. No, because I said I was going to ban them, and if you say them now, then that's an instant timeout, because you're being a smartass at this point. It's Oh, if you didn't add them, then I can say it. Okay, well, if murder wasn't a law, people would do that. Oh, it's not a law. A little bit of an extreme example, but I couldn't really think of anything else at the time. Alright, stealing. If stealing wasn't a law, then people would do that all the time. It's like, oh, well, it's not a law. It's not listed as a law, so I can do this. That doesn't mean it's... Just because it's not, you know, written yet, doesn't mean it's okay to do. This is not okay. Yeah, but I would prefer if people didn't spam emojis. If I'm not mistaken, I think no spamming is one of the rules. If not, then it should be. Yeah, no spamming is rule number 1. So there you go. No, spamming is the most common of all the streaming issues with a live chat. Also, I'm fairly certain you've seen the Australian before, I think. I want to say yes, anyway. Stupid spies. You can use emojis, I don't care, just don't spam a shit ton of them. I should also put, speaking of emojis, I should put a new rule that says no, find the difference. Where people like a bunch of emojis and like one emoji is slightly different than the others. And it's like, a little game where you can find the difference, and it's like, no, that's not a game, it's annoying. It's also a form of spam, so no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that a rule too, so I'll make no find the difference game as a rule. Cause that doesn't get annoying. Don't know why I chased him. If he was a spy, he wouldn't have been able to get past me that fast. And I would have been dead by now. Well, no, because there's sentries. He probably would have not done that. He's like, oh, well, what's more important? Playing the pyro or tapping sentries? And I think we know which one would be the bigger issue. The sentries, of course, because as soon as you'd backstab me, you would instantly have to deal with these. That's a really pretty sight. You'd be surprised, in one of my friend's streams, my friend Mike, or KitKat on YouTube, when he was doing a stream and I was playing with him, someone decided to do a whole find the difference and put KitKat a few times. So if it happened to him, there's no doubt in my mind that it could happen to me. So it's possible. It is possible. Whether or not it'll actually happen to people, but it is possible. Yeah, the first rule of the stream is no spamming. But people don't really count that as spam. They just, so I don't know, some people actually take that seriously and actually want people to play along. Oddly enough. But like I said again, if it happened in my friend's stream, it could more than likely happen in mine. It hasn't happened yet, but if it does... Well, I mean, obviously, I'll take care of it. It's not that big of an issue. Or people could just not do little games like that in chat in general and just talk and watch the stream. Like, 'cause if you're playing a game in chat with someone, that means you're bored of what you're doing and you're not being entertained. So that's like, why are you even here still? Why don't you find something else to do rather than spam my chat and annoy the crap out of me? It's like someone joining or commenting on one of your videos saying, please sub to me. Technically, no, it's not like that, but it's equally as annoying. Well, to be fair, I'd say people asking for subs is way more annoying than... It is way more annoying. I want to be a spy. Oh, jeez. I want to be a spy, but I'm not gonna do shit. I'm just gonna go down to the intel room with these guys. I'm gonna hang out with these guys in my fucking long-ass revolver. My long-ass revolver. Yeah, this thing is slightly longer than the ambassador. That's how you know it's bad. Oh, look at that. I was on red last time. Let's go to blue. Yay! Now we're on a different team. We're probably gonna lose, but it's okay. Because I'm going down here. I'm going down. Let's see. Suddenly I miss being on the other team. Because that team's gonna win and this one's gonna lose because look at this shit. Look at this shit. There's no defense down here. I'm the only person down here. I would rather have people I would trust, or like, okay, for example, mods from like one of my friends' streams is perfectly okay. Like, I'd kind of prefer if they didn't ask, but if they offer assistance, like any other mods from Woodsy stream would more than likely trust, because it's like, well, if Woodsy has them as moderators and he trusts them and they seem pretty cool, then I'd be inclined to trust them myself. Joseph, for one, seems pretty on the ball. Then again, I was gonna say, like, oh, well, if someone's, like, you know, known pretty well and they're, like, a usual, not usual, or, like, a regular in the stream or something, then I would say there's a possibility, but even then, I would probably say don't get your hopes up. Mostly because, like, if I do that to someone in chat, then everyone will want to be mod. Not to mention, I'm kind of hesitant to actually give someone, to actually want to promote any of my, usual viewers as moderator, because it's like, well, I don't really know this person that well. They're cool, but I don't know them that well, so if I give them the power to be a mod, then, like, basically, I'm just letting them have what they want, and then they can go back to me later on, and it'll be really awkward when I have to demote them and, you know, give a reason why. It's like, when a person can seem cool at the time, then out of nowhere, they do something stupid that just, like, you're like, oh, I may have fucked up. I would say being mod is restricted to regulars, is restricted to moderators of other streams from people I know and personal close friends. Because Woodsy made me a moderator way before I made him one, because since he made me one, I said, hey, do you want to do this for me too? Either I asked or he offered, one of the two. So far, he hasn't regretted his decision. And obviously, Woodsy's pretty on the ball, so I highly doubt I highly doubt I'm ever gonna regret that. It's like the equivalent of like saying, like, oh, would I ever regret making my friend Mike a mod? No, not really, no. Type of people to comment, find the difference, don't really tend. Yeah. Spy checking with the spy seems legit. I'm not spy checking, I'm just playing spy just for the sake of doing it. Someone is really active in streams. Do they get mod or do they have... Well, trust. I think I read that already. Oh, that's spy. There, now it looks like I did something. Let's see. Wait, did he answer the question? Yeah, I answered the question. Wait.
Here, keep the chain.
That taunt pays for itself. Alright, let's see. This for answering, okay, I also try adding a FAQ. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, no, the answer to the question was, people that I would be willing to make moderator is restricted solely to good friends and moderators of said friends. No. Oh, come on, you know you want this. Okay, he's cool, man. Hurry up, get him. Get him. Oh, actually, yeah, this works. Yay. Come on, out. You know you like what you see. Oh no. He's gonna ruin the fun, no. No, I'm still alive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God. This works. I don't remember. Oh. Dude. Killjoy. Frequently asked questions. Okay, so that's what FAQ means. I don't know why I'd want to add that to the rules, because frequently asked questions, well, although they are annoying, they're not quite as annoying as other things, so I probably mentioned that someone already asked that, but I don't think I'm going to make it a rule. People ask questions. Plus, what if someone new comes in and asks the same question? Is it going to be annoying? Yes. I blame them? Not really, because they're new. Unless I know it's someone using an old account. In other words, that person can fuck right off. There isn't much going on here. No.
You got blood on my suit.
Still can't access any of the game modes, I don't know why. I hear a gun. I have a gun. Why don't I go make this my business? Is that a sticky? That's from a sticky jumper. Why is there a sticky jumper bomb right here? Why? What earthly purpose does this have? It's just right there doing nothing, contributing nothing of its own to society. There. There it goes. It was just there just for the sake of being there. I mean, it's funny. Oh no, back that shit up. Thank you, Lag Spike. You just got me killed. Thank you. Because that's what... What the fuck is he doing? That's a friendly pyre, what are you doing? He's not friendly, he's dancing in his own spawn. That doesn't count as friendly. I can dance in my own spawn, or intel room, and it wouldn't be counted as... Wouldn't be counted as being friendly, it would just be me dancing. Come on, man! He's wearing green, too. Green is the worst color. I mean, I like green, it's my favorite color, but green is such a toxic color in TF2 because everyone uses it. Everyone uses lime green. Everyone uses bright pink. Why? Where's that? Oh. Oh, okay, cool. God, if I get through the door, don't get stuck on it. I'm going down in the intel room, screw that. Jeez. Dummy. What made him think that was a good idea? Okay, I don't know what you're asking why to. What is your main... Sure. That's a weird question for someone to ask in a game, I guess. Not really. What? Ow. Jesus, man. Stupid scout. He don't know shit. He don't know shit. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on in. would have seen me. We need to get rid of him, that's what we need to do. Dummy. Okay. Oh, the gun is gone, but he's still there. Is that a hat? Man, fuck that hat. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna play a rousing game of shoot the hat. Oh my goodness. You know, this revolver looks like it would fit Spy. Like, from how it looks now. But if you were to actually look at it, if you could physically inspect it on this server, which I can't because, well, it's not a skinned weapon, you would notice that this thing is way too fucking big for Spy's hand. Like, the handle is ridiculously out of proportion. Understandable, because it is... I mean, it is Sam's revolver from Sam & Max. I have Sam's gun and Max's Luger morph. Fantastic. Someone's calling or saying spy. Well, look at that smiley face, of course. Ah, no! Oh, he did. Oh god, toxic lime green scout, you bastard. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Who took it? I'm going to risk leaving this game mode after this match. and going to Dust Bowl because this is... I mean, it's fun, but I'd rather go to a map where I'm actually doing shit. I mean, I could be doing shit now, but as is, I don't get to look at this gun much. Yeah, I got a gun that I don't even need to look at that much. Mostly because I don't play TF2, but when I do, I don't really play Spy that much. As a matter of fact, this gun was supposed to encourage me to play more Spy. Much like the Australian sniper rifle that I won from doing MVM was supposed to encourage me. Well, not supposed to, but it encouraged me to want to play better. It's like, oh, I have a pretty rifle. What the fuck are they doing? Seven.
Fine. Let's begin. Flipping time. Walk and blow.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have that Australian sniper rifle anymore. I say unfortunately, but I mean it's gone, but it's not gone. Yeah, I gave it to a friend. Yeah, I saw that coming. I knew he was a spy. No heavy randomly walks up to a spy and then runs behind him. It wasn't a spy in disguise trying to backstab you. Reloading. If I could not get stuck on a freaking wall. Shoo. Look, now I'm invisible. And I'm underwater, which makes it even harder to figure out where I am. Now I'm out of invisibility. Now I have more. It's amazing, quite frankly. You bastard. How dare you? I go through the trouble of getting to that taunt. And you can't even be bothered to flip. How dare you, sir? I mean, he's not being shot at, but, you know, I think I'm gonna stand in this corner over here. Yes!
Has taken our intelligence.
Okay. Everything in the intel room is being taken out.
I got scared.
Got him.
I mean, I got rid of the telly, even though that's something you can easily put right back up. God damn it, oh, go the fuck away. That is not fair. I mean, I could grab Dead Ringer, but what would that do for me? That lets me be invisible, but only for a short period of time. Plus, it only works if I get shot. And not all the time. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna stand right here. Hopefully no one's aimbotting, so I won't. Hopefully I don't get shot. Whoop! Okay, no, it's here. Fantastic. See, this is what I like about the Cloak and Dagger. That's what I like about it. It gives you an overheal. Not overheal, sorry, I'm stupid. It gives you, like... Obviously it makes you invisible. But if you're idle, it, like, recharges. And that's amazing. That's like a godsend for spies everywhere. I'm gonna back the fuck up. Yes! Now I am in this area. No one will find me unless someone shoots an explosive down here accidentally. And it just so happens to hit me. I'm gonna go up here now.
So, black box soldier on battlements.
I don't see no telly. So good, he learned his lesson then. He learned not to put it there. Probably put it somewhere else though. Maybe we should get out the disguise. About 3. They probably saw that, didn't they? Oh. Finally, back on my team. I didn't leave because they were winning. I lost because there was nothing for me to do on the other team. It was a lost cause. And then we moved back. I mean, I've already shot and, like, swung my knife. Why are you guys still shooting at me? Come on now.
Time to flip. Come on. Flip it.
Why is that when I put the flipping taunt, nobody wants it? This is mean, man. Oh well. I thought we were going to try and get their intelligence instead of being a useless bastard. Number 1! I don't have any defense. Number 2, I have a sweet-ass revolver, and it has given me the courage to try. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go down here, actually, because this is a demo, man. This is not so good. Go in here. Just save that. But we're here. We're right where we want to be. Oh, shit. There's 2 engineers, you dummy. Don't do anything. I gotta get up there. Going. Yeah. Alright, what do they got in here? What do they got for us? That's not good. Fuck, man, where did he come from? No. Where did he come from? Wait, did I get it? It says my name and then it says teleporter. I don't know if I got the telly or not. I don't think I did. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. Oh, wait, we're on the same team. Ah! Ah! Bye! Dude, fuck this! Fuck that noise.
We got a scout going through our intel. Not anymore.
Who's shooting? Well, I mean, Hold on. No. Oh, you dick. I wanted to do rock, paper, scissors with you. I wanted a 50-50 chance of getting away. You son of a bitch. Maybe I should switch to my Diamondback. So I managed to backstab something. That guy's actually got a good loadout. The Kunai and the Diamondback. The Kunai, upon a backstab, gives you an amazing overheal. Whereas the Diamondback, if you kill someone with a gun, or backstab, you will get... That's broken. You'll get yourself a guaranteed critical hit on your gun. The more backstabs you get, the more critical hit shots you can have. Someone added me to their friends list, and I have no idea who that is. Someone on here? I don't know. No, it's no one on this team. Maybe it's either a viewer or somebody that's interested in my unusual or Australian. Let's be AFK for a second and check that out, actually. Go to their profile right quick. While that's loading up. Alright. Well, he's got 400 and...
That spy ain't one of us.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intel. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Son of a bitch. Note to self, don't let anyone distract me from what my main objective is. Where does that go? Where does this go?
Jesus, engineers.
What? No.
Thank you, Leroy. I appreciate your help.
Well, at least I'm useful. Killed 2 demos. Unintentionally, but I did. Actually, no, if it's unintentionally, then I wouldn't have been trying to shoot or stab them. Whee! Okay. Hey, buddy. Why are you buying cloth at the soup store? Or clothes? Yeah, I know that meme. Wait a minute. That was a spy. What the fuck is he doing?
Who will pay me?
A hoobie! That's awesome! That guy's cool. That guy's cool. Very rare do you see a player on the other team that's actually, you know, cool. It's like, okay, you're sitting there, you do a taunt, like something for them to join in, like rock, paper, scissors, and... What is that? What the fuck is this called? It's not the do-si-do, it's... Dance! Fuck. Okay. Ow. That may have been a spy, I don't actually know. Well, whoever he was, he took the health and the ammunition. Something that I can use right now. Okay.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of the meme. I'm well aware of the boneless pizza meme. It's kind of a stupid one, but I get it.
Packing up.
A red fucking dumb scout just staying there. Smack. Okay. You suck because you think out of 5-7 players. Okay. 5 out of 7. The fuck are you talking about? With a 2-liter of Coke. Yeah, the boneless pizza meme is frankly questionable. You know what I mean? Questionable, I mean stupid. I mean, memes aren't really meant to make sense or be funny, they're just supposed to be, you know, what they are. But boneless pizza, that's... Is no one even trying anymore at this point? We all know pizza does not have bones. I can understand, like, it's kind of an ironic question, like, if you wanted wings from a pizza place, you want boneless wings. Well, if you wanted pizza, say, a boneless pizza, it's a pizza, I don't want no bones, and it's like, pizza ain't got no bones. So it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's stupid. And yeah, I saw the video. I saw a TF2 version of that video where Demo Man was asking for the boneless pizza. No, but they kind of stress the boneless part. Like when he said he wants a boneless, they put like the whole triggered meme, emphasis the whole boneless part of it. Like the kind of spam where it's like, you know, kind of staticky on purpose and overly loud, like kind of an ear rape thing, basically. It is stupid. Where the fuck is their intel? I'm standing here, waiting for the intel, and it's not here. Who took it? Who has done this? Who took the intel? 4 kills, 13 deaths, 2 assists, 4 destruction. Wonderful. A Yeezy. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. And again, it could be like a spoof of like a Nike shoe reference, but I pay attention to that shit. You just answered the question with another question, basically. Like, well, no, to me, that's the question with another question. You answered the first one of what it is. I don't even know what that is. That's the thing, I don't know different brands of shoes. I don't know Nike brand names. All I know is Nike. If they have like other names like so-and-so Nikes or something, it's like, okay. Why? Why don't you just call it like fucking Nikes? Again, it'd be kind of confusing if someone said, I want a pair of Nikes. Where can I find this pair? It's like, what pair do you want? It's the kind with the so-and-so and it looks like this, and it's like, oh, well, I don't Okay, so now I just made a pointless claim. Like, oh, why don't... Well, it's not a claim, that's a statement. Or a question. Now I'm confusing myself. Look what you've done. Well, again, I don't pay attention to Nike, nor do I pay attention to anything they do. Who the fuck pays attention to what a shoe company does? Obviously someone who's a big fan of their shoes. Who would be a big fan of their shoes? Sports fans. So I don't like sports. So that's my excuse. I don't know where it is. I can't even see it anywhere on the map. Because normally the intel would have like an outline around it, and I can't see mine, I can't see theirs, I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is people are still fighting out there, and their intel hasn't respawned, so... Nike and are the biggest shoe companies. You've never seen them in a shop for someone wearing. I've seen Nikes. I am aware of the shoe brand and whatnot. It's just I don't shop there for shoes. No, thank you. Overpriced shoes, man, just for fucking sports and shit. I don't like sports either. That's the other thing. Nike's associated with sports, and I don't want people to think like, oh, well, you have a Nike shoe. But I mean, I probably wouldn't give a shit. I'd just wear the shoe anyway, considering I kind of myself do wear shoes with a Nike symbol on them. But the difference being, I wear those because they're comfortable. I don't wear them because they have the Nike symbol on them. I also did not pay for them. They were given to me. Seriously, where the hell is their intel? I'm sitting here waiting for it to respawn. I'm not doing a goddamn thing. Where is it?
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Good for them! There's theirs! Who the heck is keeping it out so long? Who has it? Where is it? If someone had it, it must be screwing around or trolling or something. Because it's not here. And it's been on for like a few minutes now. So either someone's holding it and they're not doing shit with it, or someone keeps grabbing and they keep getting killed, and it's like that whole thing over and over and over and over again. In other words, I'm wasting my goddamn time down here because it's not spawning. It does, however, give me a chance to make it look like I'm waiting to do something, while I can simultaneously read chat, so look, Nike and those are different guy calls Nike store. Okay, that's fine. I get it now. I get the joke. The server IP, I'm on casual. The only way for you to actually get on is if either one of us added each other on Steam, and then we went from there. But I'm not really adding any friends right now on Steam. I have a Steam group. You can join, and Discord, and Twitter, and Instagram, and other shit. But it's besides the point. I don't know when my next, because I do go on a community server, so whenever that stream will be, I don't know. I haven't really made plans for it, but I know that it will be a thing at some point. So if you want to, like, join in future shit, just join the Steam group, and then I'll do announcements when I'm doing that, then. That'll probably be a while from now. It's called Nike, dude. They're not called Nikes. That's something idiots call it. Not everyone that says that is an idiot, but people that mainly say it, and they damn well know that it's called Nike. Those are the idiots. That's the equivalent of someone saying Mario instead of Mario. You'd be surprised how many people say Mario instead of Mario. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not making for like British people or whatever, because I just watch British YouTubers and they say Mario. Even Americans say Mario sometimes. Maybe they say Mario because like, oh, it's a joke because Nintendo, you know, copyrights any small thing on YouTube involving any of their shit, so I can see that as a joke, but if people are being serious when saying it, it's annoying. That's like people saying hamburger and hamburger. It's like, dude, how could you fuck that up? Where the fuck are your parents? It's called Night. How do you pronounce bike? Yeah, I see what you're getting from it. Like, you know, bike, it's not called bikey. Or Mike, it's not called Mikey. But Nike, it's called Nike, dude. Anytime when I've seen their name brand in a video, a movie, anything, it's been called Nike, not Nike. Unless they change their branding and it's not Nike anymore and they just call it Nike, then they themselves are pretty stupid. Seriously, where is the intel? Good goddamn Jesus Christ in a Christmas tree. It's Nike. It's pronounced Nike, dude. Jesus Christ. Have you ever watched any like old sports movies or sports related movies like Space Jam? You ever watch Space Jam? I don't know if they say Nikes in those, but I know they say I know that's the name of it. It's Nike. That's how it is. Americans say Nike. Yes, I am American. In real life, they say Nike. Yeah. Well, it's always been Nike, and that's not just an American thing. That's an like everywhere thing. Like McDonald's. McDonald's seems like the most American thing, but Japan has McDonald's. And people say, oh, you know, Americans and their hamburgers from McDonald's and shit like that. No, McDonald's is everywhere. Can anyone trade me a Killstreak scattergun? Well, I hope he's not asking for it for free, because he'd have to pay for that. In the UK, they say Nike. I'm gonna have to get Woodsy on that one. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. I wish he was in the stream now, so I can personally ask him how he pronounces it. If he pronounces it Nike too, then, you know, whatever. I'm telling you, it's always been Nike. Always. I swear to God. It's been in many, many movies where they say Nike instead of just Nike. Oh my God, Woodsy is here. Not really causing problems, but he's confusing the holy hell out of me. Woodsy, is it pronounced Nike or is it pronounced Nike? Because this is getting annoying. I'm telling you, every time I've heard it in a big movie or anywhere else, it's always been pronounced Nike, and it wasn't just an American that said it, too. Why is it every time I see you in chat, Tony, that you look like causing trouble? Nike in the UK. Okay, so... Yes, but surely the UK has some American films there, or films from other places. Come on. Throw me a freaking bone here on this one. I know for a fact it's Nike. Again, other places might pronounce it differently. I'm like, the UK calls potato chips crisps, and I can understand that. They call fries chips, and I can understand that too. So the UK and America have many different ways of like saying certain words. Same with Australia. Instead of saying aluminum, they say aluminium. So the fact that the UK, or people from the UK would say Nike instead of Nike, that doesn't surprise me. But if it's just that one place that does it, other than Australia, then the argument's kind of invalid there, because it's just that one place. Well, down here it's, yeah, see? Why is my game freaking out? Why is my game having a heart? Did I get vote kicked without knowing? Due to inactivity. Okay, so I got kicked for standing still. In all honesty, that's perfectly fine. We weren't going to make any progress, and the intel, Jesus God, I don't know where it was. It's been agreed internationally that it's aluminium. Point here is about how it is compared to other worlds. Mike, like, yeah, I get it. I know it's aluminium, but in America we say aluminum. And I don't know why. Either way works fine. I have no issues with that. Like, certain places call, you know, soda pop, or they call it fizzy drinks, or soda pop. I just call it soda. Look, my point is... fuck it. We're having a debate about a fucking company that makes shoes. Look, bottom line, I've only heard it pronounced Nike. The only time I've ever heard it pronounced as Nike is when some idiot was using it in that context, just because, you know, it's cool. It's like the stereotypical, like, hipster saying a word a certain way just because it's different, and it's like, oh, it's cool, man. It's like, that's like saying, instead of actually spelling seriously, you say S-R-L-Y. It's like, that's not the proper way to say it, but it's a very common thing. And again, granted, aluminum, aluminium, at this point, there are two different ways to say it. And to my knowledge, only the UK and Australia calls chips crisps. And fries chips. I can understand chips being called crisps, but I never understood why fries were called chips. Like, that I never understood. I don't really question it, but I don't quite understand that one. I've never seen TF2 like this before. What happened to the pub matches? Ah, yes, the pubs. Let us continue the search in casual. Please take me to Dust Bowl game. Look, dude, I get different ways of saying it, but don't correct me. People still say aluminum. Don't correct me in my own stream, okay? I'm American. What the fuck do you expect me to say? To be fair, we did create the language, so we get to make up the rules. So that's all fair. Fries are skinny chips, or fat crisps, or chips. What the fuck are you talking about? Chips, potato chips in the UK are called crisps. Well, this is why you were banned from so many Discords. Okay, I get it. Yeah. I prefer to say aluminum. After hours of trying to make GTA 5 to make the sound great, and the resolution, my god. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that's about, but good for you. And my stream, so just a word of warning. Oh. I'm making a final statement. Don't make any final statement. No final statements from you, sir. I get it. Okay, nobody seemed to realize that I said I googled it, and it's Nike, not Nike. Okay, so what is that supposed to mean then? What does that tell me? To end the debate, I mean, okay, I don't fucking know what. I don't. So what? Did you Google it and I was right, or I was wrong? Because now I'm goddamn confused. I'm confused. Also, my TF2 profile has changed. Yeah. Look at my inventory, it has changed. The debate is over. Tony, when you said that, you said it's Nike, not Nike, so it means nothing. Also, nice, awesome. Thank you, Lucas. Also, I feel the need to mention, I remember you, Lucas, from previous streams. Also, fairly certain you've seen the Australian, maybe, I don't fucking know, actually. Well, if it's your first time seeing it, then thank you. I will take the compliment, because it is pretty. See, why do people say, like, the full name? You can calm down there, buddy. Come on. No, alright, cool. You don't want to. I'm just going to check the intel, then. With this confused, you play looking heavy. Nothing wrong with being a free-to-play. That's another thing I was thinking about, but I don't know if I want to. I have like 79 cents in my account, and I could certainly buy myself a few secret factions, then give them away. But the question is, do I? Like, I want to, but there are a lot of jerks. Nice shoes, dude. Hey, I was trying to fucking look at them so I can actually try and find them later. Oh. He did. Eh. Stupid spy. Okay. Is logical to say Nike, but apparently it's Nike. Okay. Alright, okay. Whether it's Nike or Nike, does it really matter? You know what I'm saying. It's a company that makes shoes. Overpriced sports shoes, to be specific, but shoes nonetheless. So, let's not. Better fucking run, Scout. Oh, you better run now. Never mind, he did. I can't even read chat, and I want to. Ah! Wait. Backstab. Of course, because no one wants to have fun. Okay, let's see. Alright, so did you see the inventory? Also, how did you get the default crosshair? I never changed anything in my game. And no, I didn't see your inventory because I'm streaming at the moment. I can't really do that, especially when I'm in-game. That's the other thing.
I am on fire.
Alright, now I will read. I can't seem to get the default crosshair again. You wrote that to begin. Of course! Why is he down here? They have the intel out there. He should be doing work out there. Whatever, you can read chat now. You wrote that to begin with, and didn't correct yourself, so what are you saying? What you're saying now is invalid. That's true. Just corrected myself. It's Nike. Well, I hope you will see my inventory. It's... Hold on a sec. And disconnect, because I don't want to be on there anymore. Okay, my inventory, it's literally changed then from being free to play, to be honest. Yeah, that's always a good thing. So you like people, you know, they change over time with their inventory and shit. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes after the original comment. So what? I'm paying more attention to the chat than the actual vid. You normally correct yourself in seconds. Okay, so we have a case. You can copy and paste my name, and when the stream ends, you can see the profile. I'm not normie. Can tell that. Yes. Now that you pointed it, I noticed it. So, okay, so this conversation is confusing. First you're defending that it's Nike, and now you're correcting it to Nike. But now that we actually have a mod in chat, and there's a risk of being banned, you kind of backed off, which is a good thing. So let's not do that again. That's like the equivalent of someone, like, okay, what is it? If has anyone ever seen, like, the sudden reboot of Cat in the Hat from years ago, where they had Mike Myers playing as the cat, and it's like, that one guy that was technically dating their mom, in secret he would always tell Comrade that he didn't like him and he wanted to send him to military school, and then when she's around he like picks her up and he's like all friendly and happy and fatherly and stuff like that. So it's like, when someone's not here, it's like, I'll say what I want, but like when someone of importance comes in, it's like, oh yeah, we were having a good old time, kind of thing. It's actually kind of funny. I think I actually got scammed. Can you say, yeah, you can swear, just don't do anything, don't say anything racial or offensive. Everything else I don't give a shit about. Backed off from what? The live action one? It's a mod that's already banned him from 2 Discords and their own streams, so be very careful. No, I know it was a debate, but I'm saying, like, when it was just you and me talking, you defended it so much. But now that someone of actual significant importance is here, that apparently has banned you from several Discords and their own chat, it's like, oh, well, I'm backing off now, yeah, you were right, it's Nike, ho ho ho, kind of thing. Now, I'm not trying to keep the argument going, as a matter of fact, I'm just kind of like making a point at this moment. I'm kind of glad that the argument is actually, the debate is actually a little, like, kind of over, because it was kind of a little bit ridiculous and kind of droning on, so let's move from that. Yes, after Woodsy showed up. Okay, let's see. In life, so here's the story. So I was in a normal TF2 game when a guy that needed help from an achievement, so I decided to ask him. He didn't know that what the achievement was. So how is that scamming? How is that scamming if you were helping him with an achievement that he didn't know about? Doing was actually real, so then this guy... Oh, the story's continuing on with each message, okay. I see. We already lost, it's okay. It's alright, I'll read this while we're waiting for this, okay. 3 Discords. Okay, honey, how about you shut up? This is the type of thing that got annoying on Discord. I can see I get it. Alright, scammer name, okay. Didn't ban you from Origins. He did that. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on in chat today. It's kind of nice to see, you know, some activity, but at the same time it's like, oh. Shit is literally going down. I gotta get there so I can actually finish reading the chat. Because I kind of am interested to hear how that story ended of being scammed. Alright, I'm lagging like a mother bitch right now, but it should be okay. Okay. So I need to go on the server. So, I mean that's 2. And asked for a trade, so I decided to trade him. Then I said, what do you want? And I'll have to finish that story as soon as I either get killed or... There, now I can finish reading. My game is lagging anyway. was actually wrong when I stopped defending my opinion. Yeah, but it's ironic that you stopped defending it as soon as Woodsy got in. God damn that stutter.
Our control point is being captured.
Can I have the white boots, the Crusader's crossbow, and I added the Meet the Medic taunt. I decided to be nice for flare guns. Oh, you know what? I'm literally... not laughing at you, I'm laughing at other shit that's going on. No, I don't laugh at people being scammed unless it's like really funny. So far this isn't funny as it is like eh. It's not really supposed to be funny either, it's like you can scam out of shit. Hey, someone tried scamming me once. Actually have a video about that on my channel. Where this one person said we're poor on this one server me and my friend Mike went on. And it's, oh, I'm poor, can you give me stuff? And it's, number one, I kinda have a thing where it's like, even if someone actually is poor in TF2, I don't really want to chance giving them anything unless I actually look through their inventory to make sure they're actually not lying. Number two, it's like, I'm still working on my inventory as well, so I do want to help, but at the same time, I got my own stuff to worry about. Especially if certain things, like, cost money. But it's like, no, why would I do that? So, basically the persons that claimed to be poor when they really weren't in TF2, I decided to check their inventory to make sure they weren't lying. Fucking stranges, festive stranges, skin festives, cosmetics, strange cosmetics, genuines galore. There may have been some metal and maybe a key or two, but I don't actually remember. But yeah, basically, if anyone claims to be poor in TF2, against your better judgment, don't actually trade them shit. Even if you're just one to be nice, don't just have that as your own little policy. And even if this isn't telling the truth, it's probably in your best interest to not do it. Because in one way or another, they're possibly trying to squirrel you out of some items. And then pocketing whatever profit they make from that. Like, oh, you're taking advantage of people that are really kind and generous, to the point where they're not worthy of anyone. You're abusing the trust of people in the community that actually, you know, care. I'm actually a pretty caring person. I have, like, the uncontrollable urge to, I feel obligated to just be nice all the time to most people. I say most, not all. I mean, I won't take bullshit for one thing, but I do feel obligated to be nice, and it feels good to be nice to people. But even I know when... Hey, look, he picked it up, though! That's awesome! It's just a policy that everyone should follow. Don't... If someone claims to be poor, or claim to be scammed and they want items from you, it's an instant red flag. If you really do want to donate to them, or give them something, check their inventory. If it's that's instantly, you know, scammer right there. And if they have shit, instant scammer. Or they could just be using an alt account. My god, the lag. Yes, I know. When playing on a potato... No, playing on in potato on TF2. It's a laptop. Thanks God. Thank God it isn't Minecraft.
Bye.
Well, I'm playing on a laptop. The game runs well, it's just when I'm streaming, it's questionable, and sometimes the game will do that to me. But again, you know, I have almost 150 subs, so I'm doing something right, and people enjoy it nonetheless. It's a good thing.
Control point is being captured.
Yeah.
I really do need to keep up with chat. Like, I really do need to get up with chat now. Thanks, give me a chance. Okay. I'm playing TF2 on a potato. Coincidence.
No, no.
There's nothing wrong with
no,
Minecraft unless a squeaker is playing. Coincidence. Stop saying stuff that... then retracting it. Markdown doesn't work. Did he finish my story? Yeah, I kinda did, but I didn't really get how you got scammed. Like, you said you were helping someone with that, and like, you said, you know, you were giving them stuff. So basically, he asked for something, you gave it to him, and I don't know, maybe it was something of decent worth? And you just ended up giving it to him? I don't know. It's like, can't really say. I'm going to go off the assumption that it's probably that, though. Damn, okay. Select blah blah blah. It's not a feature on YouTube. You can use italics and comments. Comments and chat are two different things. You're level 4 on Steam. Wow. I'm not level 4. I'm not level 4 on Steam. I don't know what level I am on, actually. I think I'm on like, level 80-something. I think it's B6, 87.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know how I ranked up, but I changed from... Oh! Wait, what? You know... Still works on YouTube, comments only, then why try it? What the hell is he trying to do? I'm still, like, catching up with comments and whatnot. Not comments, I'm still catching up with that KitKat. What is he trying to do exactly? That's what I want to know. Wanted to see if it worked. Maybe I saw. I told you it didn't, then you tell me back that it didn't. Another guy was helping me with an achievement, another guy was the scammer. I didn't know. And seriously, Tony, this is why I find you a fucking pain in the arse. And why you have been banned from so many Discords. And there's a lot of fucking stutter going on from just me standing there reading shit. I didn't know. Simple. Tony, I hate how you talk back to mods and such and make it sound like you were in the right. I was trying to use Markdown. I don't fucking know I'm returned, to be honest. Yeah, I know, I can understand, Lucas. I'm a man of questionable intelligence myself.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the stutter. Oh, what's happening here? Hey Joseph, we're having a very long thing going on. I don't think, it's game lagging from me. Well, no, it is me. I'm playing the game and I'm streaming, and sometimes this mode can be one of those game modes that just kind of lags at times. It's debatable, really. One time I had such bad lag that it was virtually unplayable and I didn't stream it for the longest time. Now the game actually runs well enough for me to actually try. But again, I still have people that watch me and subscribers, so I must be doing something right. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. Can I knock down walls? Thank you. Mine. Oh god, the lag, make it stop. Not really accepting friend requests, but I have a Steam group, you're more than welcome to join that. The link to that in my Discord is in the description below. Also, Woodsy, I can agree with the frustration there on that one. It is frustrating, and I can kind of see why. I mean, he did kind of like, for fuck's sake, Antonio, you why you gotta cause trouble? One thing, why do you have an issue with me specifically? I remember, during one of Woodsy's streams when he was doing Prison Arc, for some reason you had a huge issue, not a huge issue, but you had a decent problem with me, and you were arguing with me and correcting me, and stuff like that. So I don't know what about me specifically, like, I don't know if it's me, I don't know what's going on, I don't know if you just normally like this. You do have an issue with me. You were correcting me in Woodsy's Prison Architect stream and other stuff. You were being very rude, to be honest.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Helping me with spelling. Okay, so that makes it seem like you're calling me mentally challenged. Like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to spell, I'm gonna correct him. It doesn't make me feel good. If anything, that makes me feel incompetent of myself. I don't have enough problems of my own. And I have that adding on to it. See, that doesn't tell me he's being helpful. That tells me he's being rude and calling me out on something I misspelled. Or something I didn't use in the proper... Oh no. I said and you corrected it to then. For God's sake, man. I kinda use broken English when texting. Like, that's like saying okay or OKAY. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying. You know what my point is. Let's just mean it at the point. I guess there's two different ways of saying it. Again, I kind of prefer a broken way of texting because it makes the most sense to me and it's easier rather than paying attention to like 100 different words when I'm trying to get something out ASAP. It makes me seem like I'm stupid if I don't use proper grammar, but in all honesty, who the hell cares? Like, yeah, if someone was insulting me and they weren't using proper grammar, I would call them out on it to annoy them, but as is, I was saying something. It was either a question or a statement, I don't know what it was. But seriously, I have enough problems in my life. I don't think I need any more adding on to them. For one thing, slight anxiety and paranoia about stupid shit. Being a hypochondriac is not fun. Talking back to people isn't going to help, like with what he said just now. Correcting people on their spelling is not good. That makes you seem like a fucking grammar Nazi. Especially since I wasn't in the best mood to begin with, and you're correcting me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came in that stream and I was pretty fucking bummed out. I don't remember what the reason was, but I was pretty upset about something. I was not in the mood to deal with any shit. I wasn't gonna, like, argue or talk back, but I'd make sure that I wasn't really there to cause trouble. I wasn't there to deal with any extra shit to add on to what was already going on. I think it was like I was trying to stream something and it didn't go so well. I think it was when TF2 was like lagging really fucking bad on me and I couldn't stream it. It's like, that's not helping. In the slightest. Back that shit up for Santa. I'm gonna have to go back here. Oh no, lag spike, lag spike, lag spike. No, 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 no. It's burn the scout. And he shot me. But he's gonna die. So I got him. It's kind of a win-win. Well, that reminds me, Joseph, since you're in chat, if you would like to be mod in my stream, the position is open. Mostly on account of I only have 2 moderators at the moment. And feel free to say no, you don't have to feel obligated to say yes, I'm just saying, you know, if you want the position is open. You're one of Woodsy's moderators, so I feel like I can trust you, because he seems pretty on the ball with most stuff and that anyway. So why the fuck not? I got a lot of shit to catch up on. Jesus goddamn Christ. I don't even know what to do anymore. No offense. Tony having an attitude like that. Well, that's the thing. I have to be playing, otherwise I'll be, you know, deemed AFK. Okay, I got an idea. How about I just leave the game mode I'm currently in, and then fucking read up with chat? There, now I can actually catch up. I'll be having an attitude like that. Well, okay. So, it is, that's not that. Okay. That's the kind of thing you were saying, and people find it annoying. Sorry, that's different. Just synonyms. Hey, Post. Hey, Post, I didn't know you were in chat. I don't care about apostrophes. Please help me, okay. Tony, talking back to people is not going to help. Tony, it's the kind of way you were annoying people. And Post, hello! Another message retracted. I'm going to admit it. This is, I really want to ban you, Tony. Woodsy, at this point, you have my consent to ban him. You have all the permission to right now. I would personally do it myself, but since you're actually helping me out by dealing with the problem in chat while I'm kind of reading off what's going on and being slightly entertained by the stupid shit going on, I will let you have this one. Problem with girls. Okay, yeah, I really do need to keep up with chat. I wouldn't say I'm much of, well, yeah, fuck that one. Can you please help me get friends? I'm literally not joking. The only advice I can give is, go on, like, regular servers, talk to people, hopefully people that aren't obvious trolls, and, like, try and make friends there, because I've made some friends doing that. But like I said, if you want to make friends, feel free to join the Steam group I have below and talk to some of the people there. Like, don't be blunt and say, can anyone add me as a friend? Just, like, mingle, talk with some of the people there, and see where it goes from there, basically. That's the advice I can give. Will someone older than me have crush with me? I don't even know how old you are or how old that person is. Okay, now I'm finally kept up with chat. God damn. How am I a magnet of girls? How is that? How do you get that impression when, one, the only female that has come into my chat has been like a few times, and even then it's like it's just a casual hi. The girl likes me is 1 year older, so then how is that an issue? If she's 1 year older than you, then, and you know she likes you, then why not? If you like her too, then why not? Fuck it. Why does it matter if she's like 1 year older than you? For Christ's sakes, I was with someone that was like, I think, yeah, I was with someone that was like 3 years older than me. But everyone thought I was the oldest because I was taller. There are 6 people watching. I feel so bad for the people that have just tuned in. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I think I'm literally going to go in TF2 now. Well, anyways, Lucas, like I said, if you want, you're more than welcome to join the Steam group. The link to that is in the description. And whatnot. I have a few people, I have like 10 people in there. 2 of them, which would be 2 friends, obviously. The 2 moderators of chat. The only 2 moderators of chat. So that kind of narrows it down then. Best free TF2, heck, oh jeez. Don't, if you're actually serious about that, don't aimbot. That does take all the fun out of that. Okay, if you're joking, then that's fine. But I've seen a few people that used aimbot, and most of the people that use aimbot, even though their team knows about it, they don't give a shit about it. And it's like, oh, well, we're gonna win. Screw the other team. Last time I was in a game with someone that was aimbotting, it was with my friend Mike when we were playing, and apparently he was recording the whole thing for a video. It's like, good for you, you got a video, and you're going to be fucking VAC banned at some point soon for this. Was it worth it? Was it worth making a complete ass of yourself in a community that you're not welcome in? Apparently it was. Well, people say stupid stuff to me all the time. Have you even watched any of my Man vs. Machine streams? Good God, do people get so hostile in that one. So hostile. So toxic. It's quite sad, actually. Gonna look at what I want for food. Alright, I will. We will see you when you get back, Woodsy. Hello to Serpy Boom. Why not? Yeah, sorry if we're just at the menu right now and nothing's going on, but I'm kind of addressing many things in chat at the moment. Now, how do you get the impression that I am a girl magnet? Not once has a girl come in and it's like, oh, take me, I'm yours. My goodness. Like, the ratio of viewers I have is more male than female. I should know, I checked. Also, I feel the need beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, whether or not I would be deemed attractive, quotes around the word attractive, is debatable. Many people have a different perspective on what it is to them. In the words of engineer, not problems like what is beauty, because that would fall within the purview of your conundrum of philosophy. Except I don't solve problems or practical problems. I mean, I kinda do. But I'm not an engineer. Oh, we're going to gravel pit. Gravel pit is not my personal favorite. I do not really add people on Steam. I have a Steam group. The link is in the description. You're more than welcome to join that. Oh, jeez. So, welcome back, Woodsy. Yes, we're actually now getting into a game. I know, it's so strange. I was just sitting here talking about other stuff. And here we go. Back at it again in this game. Fantastic. Stuff and nonsense. From Vine Sauce. What the fuck are you talking about? You're talking about Vsauce, like that one YouTuber? No, I've never been told to like him, but I've seen some of his videos. Some are entertaining, some are questionable. The only thing of his that I've found truly entertaining was his Animal Crossing videos. I like being very cringy and very unlikable to many people, considering he had, like, the running book that was, like, his love interest with a duck named Scoot Duck. Where he had, like, a whole room dedicated to that one Animal Crossing character. And he had, like, a fucking stained glass window with that character on it, a bunch of paintings, and he had, like, a bed with, like, a box of tissues, if you can understand that reference. Or if you understand that reference. Or what that would mean. Basically, it's kind of obscene, kind of crude, kind of sense of humor. It was funny a little bit, but not so much now. Like, that's something a 12-year-old would laugh at. 12 and under. That's like the equivalent of going on to Gary's Mod, looking at add-ons, and then finding a bunch of penises. No joke, if you go on Gary's Mod right now and you go to the add-ons section and look through add-ons, you will find a bunch of, like, penis-shaped cars or ships. It's something only a kid would laugh at. And it's something like a kid or preteen would make just because they're bored and they think it's funny as hell. I'll laugh at my fair share of questionable stuff too, but that's different. Like, I remember one of my friends making, like, kind of phallic-shaped vehicle of some sort. It kind of looked like a penis, but basically changed the material of it to look shiny and gold. And there was a seat at it was stupid, but it made me giggle a little bit just because of like, oh, it's kind of funny. It was funny for like 5 minutes, and then it was like, okay, I can laugh at this. Not laugh at this. I can look at this now and think, yeah, I don't know what kind of drugs I was on when I thought that was funny. Bad internet or worse computer. The internet is fine. It's probably the fact that my mic is one. My mic is the laptop's mic, so probably the issue. I need to find myself a mic at some point. Number 2, streaming while playing the game. If I wasn't streaming, the game would run a little bit better than how it is now. But again, no one else has really seemed to question it, and I have like almost 150 subs, so I'm doing something right. Apparently I'm doing something people enjoy. Oh jeez, fucking stutter lag. You know, it's weird, it worked better on 2 than it did on this map. Which is weird. What the fuck was going on there? Oh, a minute. Yeah, right. No, god damn it. Up. There. Oh, the fucking stutter. Oh, the lag of it all. Eh. We can do it, we did it. Now we just left one. What the fuck is even going on? What is my ping? My ping is ridiculously low. What the fuck is going on now? And my voice cracked. That shouldn't be happening. See, now my ping is going up slightly. What is life? See, now my ping is okay. No idea what that was about. Maybe someone was like downloading something, or I don't know. God damn fucking. Goddamn mini sentries. My streams, I would say, aren't for everyone. Oh Jesus goddamn Christ! Calm down, game. TF2.exe, there's no reason you should be freaking out. Pointing stuff like that, pointing out stuff like that makes me self-conscious. Now I'm like self-conscious about everything that's going on, about lag and stuff. My point is, ignore it, and if you can get past that, then it's not that bad. If you prefer to watch something a little bit higher quality, then probably isn't the stream for you. But it's TF2, and I enjoy this game quite a bit, so. Yeah. Fuck off, Heavy, go away. How come he has such high health? Come on now. Oh yeah, that reminds me. When I 200 subs. Start submitting questions now, if interested. Got an itch. Run, man, run! Okay, I'm not gonna follow you because you're clearly baiting me into a trap.
Victory.
Never mind, we won. Everybody do the flop.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
There you go, in case no one actually heard me say that. Because my mic likes to... You know what? You know what? We don't say NG enough.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Are you serious with that fucking respawn time, though? Okay, he was debating about picking it up, and he's like, nah. It's alright, the engineer. Can I thank you?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
The engineer is in here.
5, 4,
3.
1.
Oh. Now I'm gonna leave that in there to do its thing. Oh no. I don't remember how to use this thing.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Okay. 2. I don't remember how to use this. I don't remember how to use this. I don't remember what to click.
Plant yourself on the point, mister.
Oh no. I don't remember how to use it. There was a button I was supposed to click to actually, you know, warp my own builds.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
I mean, I probably should actually get the mini sentry, to be honest.
Plant yourself on the point, mister.
Mini sentries have ridiculous range. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll switch to the gunslinger. Because I clearly don't know how to use this. Press your reload key. I don't know what my reload key is. That's the thing. Oh well, fuck it.
That darn point, mister.
Are you serious? The key no, not you, Siri, go away. The key I have blinded. Fucking mute my mic is the reload button. Fantastic. Well, I guess I can't really use this option. That makes this completely useless. Why am I still smacking when I don't have metal? I have my R key on OBS binded to binded to mute my mic like I already said, so that makes this extremely useless, but yeah, mini sentries have a decent thing, but we'll not use that.
Our control point is being captured.
Teleporter going up.
There. When have I ever needed a reload key, though? Things reload on their own, watch. Like, I'm sure you can turn that off where you can reload it yourself, but I kinda like where it reloads by itself. There. R is a commonly used key. Would have set the mute to something else. My mute is on. Oh, okay. As in the one on the number pad. Okay. You're right, I probably should have had it set to a different key, so I didn't think of that. I was thinking more or less of I don't need the R key for anything else. For what game I was playing, that was Plants vs. Zombies. So yeah, as is, I should probably change that. Not now, but eventually.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
And I got my Luger morph, and I have this, so yay. Max's Luger morph, and Sam's revolver. So that I have that on Spy. It said the revolver is only for Spy, but I can kind of see why it's only for Spy.
Plant yourself on that darn point, mister.
Only for Spy because, well, again, revolver, I'm an obvious choice, but I kind of wish it was for other classes. It's gonna be very weird to have a revolver with another class like Scout or Engineer when they use automatics, not, you know, revolvers. Okay, never mind, I withdraw the little complaint. That's just a nitpick at this point.
Alert.
I just wish it was for a class that I actually knew how to, you know, play well. Whereas the Scout and the Engineer I can do pretty decent.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Actually, it was me that typed in chat. It wasn't a bot. I don't think you can physically set your channel up as a bot. I mean, you can because, you know, Nightbot is a bot, but I don't think you can physically set your channel up to be a bot while, you know, you yourself are simultaneously using it, like, for the same thing that I'm using it now. That's some messed up shit right there. I hate how in the game that gunfires like that as a real-life Luger is a slower firing gun. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was slower and had a different sound. As is, Luger Morph and the Big Kill are just basically reskins of the stock weapons. Like, obviously this is a reskin of the stock pistol. And the Big Kill is obviously, you know, I don't need to say anything else more than that, because that should be obvious at this point. But yeah, I wish that this had a different firing sound, like the same one from Sam and Max at least. That would have been nice. As is, like, the gun feels nice, but it doesn't feel complete. Which is why as soon as I got the Luger Morph from Poker Night, it's like, okay, I wanted this one for so long, now I have it. And now it's just okay. The best is just okay. I'm happy as hell to have it, especially since I like Sam and Max, but...
Alert.
Eh.
The control point is being contested.
Like, if it fired like this... Yeah, I can see that being pretty cool. Dude, fuck off. You seriously, you gotta do that? Look, he didn't even come up here. Never mind, he's coming up here.
Dispenser going up.
It's a strategy and I get it, but I kinda hate how people do that.
Plant yourself on that darn point, mister.
I am fucked. Yeah, put it right there. Put that shit right there. That's why I have the Rescue Ranger. My god, this is utter chaos. And there it goes, the lag spike. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and have a Gunslinger. Because one, that deploys faster, and two, I don't have to deal as much. Okay, let's see. They're both based off the real guns. This is a German Luger. Yeah, I know, that was one of the main reasons why I wanted the Luger more, if it's a German pistol. That one I'll... God damn it. All my shit is gone. What to build? Dispenser?
Plant yourself on a point, mister.
How much metal does a... Alright, so we'll just fucking just stick it right there.
Sentry going up.
Why not? Or... There, now people can get up here.
On that darn point, mister. Sentry down.
Dude! Oh, thank you. No, you got this. I believe in you. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. This is utter chaos. That shot seemed a little sketchy. I mean, it's possible. Maybe, I don't know, I've never seen it from that perspective before. Ah, fuck it. And Big Kill is a Magnum. I know, that's a great gun. The Luger wasn't in World War I. This is a World War II gun. It was. It was an officer. Yeah, it was an officer pistol. If I'm correct, the gun you are thinking of is based off of it. I wouldn't question Woodsy too much on his knowledge of history and World War, just war in general. He's pretty knowledgeable about this stuff, so I'm more inclined to believe what he says. I myself, I mean, I personally don't know too much about history or war. I know a little bit. But I do know that the Lugermorph was an officer's pistol. And it was a damn good pistol. Mostly because of the design of it. Looks very pretty. It's pretty, it's flashy, not really, but it's kind of flashy because it's like so different. Whereas back there it was so, it was pretty standard. Oh, it's ironic, the person's name is World War II historian. I mean, if it was in the First World War, then odds are it's going to be in the second one. Yeah, here it is. The pistol, I'm gonna probably butcher this word. Parabellum, 1908, or Parabellum pistol. The Lugermorph is well known from its use by Germans during World War I and World War II. I just googled that. So yeah, it was used in both World Wars. So Woodsy is right, it was used in World War I. And again, since he seems to be very fascinated with like history and whatnot, I'm more inclined to believe him on that one. Most weapons were updated for World War II, as it was 20-odd years later. Yeah. Yeah, the reason, like, I'm gonna go off topic for a second about the big kill. I like that one because it's like stereotypical, kind of like Chicago style gun or detective kind of gun. Detectives always used like revolvers. Stereotypical detective, and it's a really good gun. Like, hold on a sec. This motherfucker right here is slightly longer than the Ambassador. This gun is slightly longer than the Ambassador, and I love it. It's a huge honking revolver, and revolvers are my favorite handguns. They've been my favorite since I was a kid. Because of the whole Cowboys thing, and it's like, oh, revolvers. Cowboys were so badass when I was little, and they're still badass today, because it's like, fucking... I mean, come on, the Western times were cool. It was even used in the Wild West in America. The Lugermorph? Or not Lugermorph, the revolver. Yeah, the Wild West. This is like Western kind of thing. That's one of the main reasons why I like this gun, because it's so reminiscent of my childhood. And my childhood consisted of, like, you ever have, like, those little pop guns where you put, like, the caps in them and you pull the trigger and it makes, like, a loud banging noise? Simultaneous with, like, a bunch of smoke. It's like that. The recoil on something like that would be really but would really damage the aim if fired like that. Yeah. I was talking about the Luger. Oh, the Luger! I didn't know the Luger was used in the Wild West. I thought it was just a revolver. Well, fun fact, the more you know. That's actually, considering I like both handguns, Luger because it's a German pistol, and I'm actually part German. Not, like, a lot German, I'm a little German. But I would say, yeah, those are my two, like, all Americans like guns, let's be honest. I'm not a huge gun connoisseur, as it were. I do like the revolver and the Luger more. The design of the Luger and its functionality interests me. Same thing with a revolver, how you would actually have to manually remove the bullets from the chamber one by one, or like, you know, tip it so all the shells fall out. It's a high-class weapon, it's not meant to shoot people. But it's very pretty.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I would say the Lugermorph feels like a high-class weapon, too. It seems high-class in terms of, you know, today it wouldn't really be used for war. It would mostly be used for, like, collector's purposes, and it's more of like a decorative piece at this point. We have better firearms today, so something like that would be a novelty, because of, like, oh, the nostalgia of it, like, oh, it was used in this war and stuff like that. Brits aren't gun nuts, as we don't have the culture, but my favorite guns are most bolt-action rifles. Okay, so then you, sir, would be familiar with the ways of the Dragunov sniper rifle. If there's anyone that would understand a rifle used in the World War II, it would be you, Woodsy. If you mentioned bolt-action, then you would understand. You would know about this gun. Mainly the Lee Enfield Mark 7 for me. Nice. I'm not too gun crazy either. Like, they're interesting, I'll give them that. I didn't have a BB gun. I'd say because I don't have it anymore, I would if I was actually in touch with someone still, but unfortunately they've decided to go separate ways because apparently they don't need me or anyone else anymore, so fuck that. So I don't have the BB gun anymore. It's probably still around, it's just not in my possession anymore, and at this point, there's no way I would even be able to claim it back. Because at this point it would be like abandoned property or something like that. Dragunov was Cold War, but it was based off the Mosin Nagant, that was it. Mosin Nagant. I didn't know the Dragunov sniper rifle was, well, you know, it was a Cold War thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, you were right, Woodsy. It is a Cold War thing. Not only, you know, because of, like, you know, history class that I've had in high school taught me that. Metal Gear 3 taught me that, because the sniper rifle you get at some point is, in fact, a Dragunov sniper rifle, and that came to place during the Cold War. So, Woodsy, yes, you are correct in that one. And then again, anything involving history, you would more than likely be more correct than I am, considering you know more about this than I do. Actually, it was based on the SVT, as it was semi-auto. I do know about the Mosin Nagant and the Dragunov sniper rifle. Those are the two I'm mainly knowledgeable about. Mostly because, oddly enough, my brother actually owns a rifle from World War II. I mean, an actual, not revolver, an actual rifle that was used in the war. Like, he actually owns a piece that was used. And that's very interesting to think about. Like, to see and hold a gun that's like, oh, this was used by an actual person in war. The fact that it's still maintained as like a physical entity in the year 2017, and it looks just as good as it did the day it was manufactured.
Begins in 60 seconds.
There's a few little nicks here and there, but other than that, it's perfect. Mosin was standard issue bolt action of the Soviet Union. SVT was developed to counter the German.
Begins in 30 seconds.
Yep. Semis only fired as quickly as you could pull the trigger. Yeah, there's one person I know for a fact would enjoy this conversation. Like, I do enjoy the conversation. It is pretty interesting, especially when we're talking about, like, something that was a very huge impact. I know, for a fact, my brother, Chris, would enjoy this conversation. He loves that shit about World War I and II. Also, he knows more than me, so I can't really contribute as much to the conversation as much as I can say yes, or that's interesting. And it really is. It's also ironic that I'm playing a game that's, you know, about war. Like, you think it's like, oh, first-person shooter. No, it's actually, like, an endless war. Like, Woodsy, I'm sure you're familiar with the story for this. Like, you haven't read the comic, I'm sure you know why they're fighting. Like, why there's 2 teams of 9 mercenaries and whatnot, red and blue. Anyone that doesn't know, it is basically a war between 2 sets of mercenaries fighting over this land by by red men and blue dark. They're basically fighting over the land because they think it's worth something when it's really not. And they think everything in life runs on gravel. So it's like, whoever owns that would be king of the Badlands and stuff like that, and it's like, no. Basically, they're stupid as hell. It's a funny little thing, so yeah, basically, it's kind of a war, based game, but it's so cartoonish and so funny and stupid. It's amazing. I don't mean the game's stupid, like, the story, it's so silly and ridiculous, that makes it entertaining. Like, keep Call of Duty, you can have that shit, but I will take this any day of the week, sir. I was standing still and that could not grab me. Or get me. Best bolt action in WW2 were British. Now, I won't deny that. I've heard some good things about, guns from different nationalities and whatnot. I've heard things... I think my brother, Chris, also has the net for that rifle still. I don't know if it's the original one, I know he does have it. I think he also has a patch that was actually worn by a Nazi. Not, like, he has not, like, the whole meme of, like, Nazis on the internet. He has it for cultural reasons. Because, like, he has patches of different, well, you know, soldiers. And he has a Nazi's officer patch. Or an officer Nazi patch, whatever you want to say for that one. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anytime someone knocks on my door or wants to talk to me or something, I always end up turning off my mic. I have a lot of things to answer for in chat, don't I? And I mean, like, random stuff that people are saying that I can't really talk about now. Because I can't look at what they're doing. Move in, they don't have much defense. Okay, I'm back. One second, let's see. Dragunov, Masen, Semi, then again we didn't expect... No, then again we didn't have experience with them, okay. Got to admit, the SS uniform was very smart, but then again... looking at most bad organizations, they had a lot of good-looking uniforms in an attempt to get people to join. Yeah, I guess that's one thing. Like, I'll admit, I do like the uniform for some of the soldiers. I like the uniforms for the officers. And that would be a horrible thing to say because, well, it's something to be a very touchy subject, considering definitely still qualifies as fresh wounds in terms of, well, it's war. As is, talk about war and all that stuff all you want, and it wouldn't really be an issue. So I'll admit, I like some of the Nazi officer uniforms, mostly because of the coloring, the design. The overall aesthetic of it is what is pleasing. Also, the long-ass boots. I love them big old Nazi boots. And not turning him. Well, I wouldn't say I love them, but I do like them. I like the design. They really don't have much. And back up. Pick that up. Yeah. I've been very slow on chat today, mostly because there's been a lot of activity today, which is a good thing. But I'm not for multitasking. And I shouldn't have ran into that. Technically I can't join you because 1, we're not friends on Steam, and 2, I'm not really accepting friend requests on Steam at the moment. Mostly because I don't want an overabundance of like random viewers. Like, if I let one person add me, or if I had one person, I'll have to add the next person that asks, and then so on and so forth. And eventually my list will be full of nothing but, you know, random viewers. And then it would kind of be a little annoying constantly being messaged by a shit ton of people. It's flattering that people enjoy content in the stream and they want to, like, you know, talk to me and whatnot. Or play games with me. It's kind of annoying to get constant invite after invite, especially during a live stream. Or getting a message like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were live streaming. It's like, you kind of, if you're subscribed to me, then you should have notifications on. And you kind of just wanted to, like, either take part in what I was doing, like, join me or something, or, you know, etc., etc. So, as is, I don't, like, eventually, again, the list will eventually get so full that no one would be able to add me, especially if there's someone that I actually personally wanted to add on Steam. I have a Steam group link that is in the description below. You're more than welcome to join that, but I'm not accepting friend requests from viewers at the moment. I'm going up here. Sorry, medic. Damn. Okay, well, it's an internal mic from my laptop. It'll do that. Don't mean for it to, but it does. It was a gray uniform. Uniform which had to swear an oath to, or they would be killed. Black was SS, which were his own private force, and Brown was SA, which was an early form of SS. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Can I get in there? Thank you. Again, long story short, Steam Group in the description below. If you wish to join that, you're more than welcome to. As is, not accepting friends. Everyone needs to get the fuck in there. Look at me, badass right here, shooting and burning everybody. Get in, man, we ain't got time for this.
Victory.
We did it. Alright, I understand what he said. I understood what he said. Though it was a bit laggy. Yeah, it was laggy, and I do apologize for that. I'm still working on getting an actual mic. Well, that won't do that to me as much. Still working on that. Hey, 2 forward, of course. The map of maps. Like, out of all the other maps and games that were open, this is the most common. I don't really want to use a headset, actually. If I have a headset, like, I only use one headphone whenever I, like, play games or stream. Mostly because I'm the kind of person that's paranoid that as the second, and I mean the second I put in the other headphone, I have this weird feeling that someone's instantly, you know, gonna be calling for me, or asking me to do something or help them with something. Or if I'm streaming and I'm playing the game and I'll hear like a noise that sounds like someone out here and I'll be like, what? Did someone call for you? And they're like, no, no one's calling for you. And that gets very annoying, so one headphone. I would see about borrowing a headset or a microphone from my friend Andrew, but to my knowledge he only has like 3 mics available that he has. Like, the one that he mainly uses, he does have a headset. I think he has like 2 different headsets. One for PC games and one for Xbox. And I don't think the Xbox headset would work for this one. I think that's solely, like, Xbox in general. But yeah, I don't actually have a place of my own, so wearing a headset would be a very bad idea. Considering I still, like, live with some family and stuff. So that would be annoying. Oh geez, the stutter lag, stop it. No. HL2.exe, calm down. HL2.exe, calm down, you're fine. Shh. Shh, you're fine, game. Great, now that I've died once, it'll probably be normal. Can people donate to you? Yes and no? If you're talking about items in TF2, yes. If you're talking about, like, actual money, no. Number one, I'm not a big enough channel to actually have, like, a Patreon or anything. Two, I wouldn't even know how to work it, in all honesty. I don't have any kind of account to hold said money, like bank or anything of that nature. I would rather not ask anyone here to do that for me, because it's like, oh, well, they'd probably want to hold on to that for me, you know, to save it for other stuff. It's like, that's a good idea. I'd kind of like to, you know, manage my own money and, like, when I'd be able to grab it if I need it for something. Not something stupid like, hey, there's, like, a new figure or something that I want, or a new game, then I'll take a little bit from that. But, like, if I were to actually, like, need something like headphones, a charging cord, or something like that, then I would like to be able to access it on my own time. As is, any time where I've ever had, like, money dealt with someone else, especially family members. I actually haven't seen... Because I did have 100 once. I had someone from my family hold on to that, and I've never seen it again since. Won't say who, but... I haven't seen it since, and I doubt I'll ever see it again. So, yeah. If it's USB, it should work with missed things. I don't know if it's USB. I think it's like, you got like normal headphone jack. Either way, if it has either one of those, I guess it would work, so I can ask my friend Andrew if I can borrow it, and the next time I go over to hang out with him, I'll just go pick that up, plus the body spray that I left over there. I thought we were all gonna go hang out last time I went over, because when I went over, I asked, like, we can go drive somewhere and, like, hang out as, like, a group of friends after we were done recording and whatnot. Because let's be honest, I do enjoy hanging out with my friends, making videos and hanging out and dicking around at, you know, Andrew's house, but at the same time, I want to, like, actually go out and hang out with my friends as, like, a group of friends, just, you know, talk, do whatever, hang out, go places, have fun, stuff like that. So, I left my Axe body spray, so at some point I gotta go up back there and get it anyway. You know, it's been a while since I've actually hung out with Andrew with some of my other friends, and I'd like to do that. Oh, most, sorry. You need to set up a PayPal. I have it, and have less viewers than you, and I have gotten donations, so set it up. Technically, I can kind of answer why you have had more donations and with less subscribers. Number one, you're very popular in terms of, well, let's be honest, all girls are popular online. But let's be honest, that's the main reason. If you were a male, it would be different. That sounds a little sexist, and it's not. Like, I can see that being, like, sexist in, like, terms of, like, oh, you know, that's unfair, guys should have, you know, the same opportunity, not just girls, but it's like, no, it's plainly girls that mostly get the more higher quality of attention in terms of donations, views, subscribers, etc. Oh, it's a girl, and the fact that, like, I get to flirt with this person, or we have a chance with them, or they might, you know, like me, and I can be a mod or a close friend or something, and then probably build up some kind of relationship with them. Basically, it's like, at any time a guy sees a chance to get with a girl, they're gonna take it. And that's not every guy, that's just most guys, especially online. Online community with males is very toxic. Very rarely do you come across a female player. Very rarely have I ever seen a female player in TF2. And when I have, they generally either ignore anyone, or they'll laugh at something, and then it's just kind of like a, you know, okay, calm down there, cowboy. Now you see why I was helping to push him in. So if I were to set up like a PayPal or Patreon or any kind of donation platform, I highly doubt anyone would want to do that. I'm pretty sure someone can easily donate like money to someone or pay someone for something with PayPal or whatever, and then they would instantly like say, "Oh, I did this by mistake" or something. Or they would do some kind of claim, and they would just instantly get the money back. It's kind of like a fuck you in terms of like, "Oh, you get your friendly viewer that believes in me and actually wants to support me," when in reality you just did that just to instantly take back what you donated or what you gave, just to say, "Haha, fuck you, lol." Then you're left high and dry, and it's like, oh. And that kind of ruins the mood, because it's like, oh, people say, oh, he was only doing it for money or something, to get that kind of impression. It's like, anytime, like, if you had a channel and someone donated, like, a decent sum of money or any kind of money to you, and they instantly took it away as a joke, yeah, you would probably be disappointed too. So that's not even a probably, that's that you would be disappointed. Because it's like, you can't really joke about something like that, especially if the person can't really support themselves, and they kind of rely on that as like a kind of source of income, especially if they're living with someone else, to kind of hold their own weight. So on top of having a job, they would probably have like means of support via donation from YouTube, etc. I'm smarter than I sound at times. I understand the basic concept of how certain things work. I won't deny that I am a man of questionable intelligence. I am knowledgeable to a certain extent in certain things. So the only person that would literally donate any kind of funds to me would more than likely be you at this point, since you asked like, if can anyone like donate, and I would assume you would have donated any kind of whatever to me if it was that. So far you'd be my only supporter. I'm not saying that I'm just saying, like, let's be honest, not a lot of people would do that unless they really enjoyed your content. Or if it was, like, decent quality. As is, my mic is shit and my game lags terribly because I'm playing on the laptop, which, the laptop is fine, it's just the game is older. It was like, what, 2007 is when this came out? Gary's mod runs slightly better than this during streams. No, Gary's mod runs fine. Again, I wouldn't even have any means of accessing any donations that would have been given to me. I don't have my own bank account, nor do I have any card, like any card or whatever. I don't have an account, I don't have any kind of card or anything, so what would even be the point of it? It would just be there, kind of sitting there, and it's like, oh, well, you can access it whenever you get an account. And it's like, yes, but getting an account would probably be like a decent means all on its own. It would probably take a little bit of time to actually set up. Then even then, like, I don't drive. also go to a bank and actually take withdrawal money that was donated to me via PayPal or Patreon would take a while for me to actually get from point A to point B, because once I got it, then I would be able to actually invest the money into what I'm doing. And I would love that. Don't get me wrong, I would love to actually kind of have some means of, like, for viewers that appreciate my content to donate to help improve the quality of the whole system. As is, I don't want to be like every other YouTuber that's like, you know, like, oh, like, you know, donations are fine, but some people take it to a certain extent where it's just not okay. Where it's like, oh, every 25 seconds they're mentioning their Patreon or whatever. Like, Woodsy has means of funding like that. He does have like a donation thing. He has nothing but automated to say that. So the way Woodsy's doing it is fine. He's not like every other YouTuber that's like seems kind of like fake, but mostly only in it for the money. Woodsy is for entertainment purposes, but eventually, you know, at some point something's got to give. Well, not really. See, that makes it sound like, oh, at some point I do expect to get paid. Not really, but would overall, you know, help and influence the quality of said streams and the channel itself. These things take time. But in terms of at some point something's got to give. At some point, quality of the channel needs to go up. Well, just means when I get around to doing so. Especially since I don't really have, like, my own source of income at the moment. I'm ashamed to say that, but it's sadly the truth. Yeah, I know, Woodsy, that you don't really, but the point is you have it, and you have it set up already. So, you and me would basically be in the same boat, where it's like, I'm sure you've gotten a donation at least once.
Thank you, Pyro. I owe you my life.
Like, in your time as a YouTuber, you've gotten a donation at least once, I'm sure. As is, you and I would be in the same boat in terms of, well, not saying that's a bad thing. Well, it does get expensive, because if you're doing YouTube, and you actually want to do that for a pretty long time, like, say you have a job and it's like a full-time thing, you have a life, you have bills, you have a house or apartment, etc., whatever it is.
Stickies up ahead.
Like, eventually you need assistance from other people, like, especially if, like, you need a better microphone, you need a better headset, or, like, an actual PC that can run certain games that you want to get into, or certain streaming softwares or other softwares for editing, etc. Yeah, eventually it can be kind of expensive. Especially since a gaming computer is a grand. That my friend has, I believe he said, no, sorry, the PC my friend has, I believe he told me, was about $1,000. And the fact that he got that as a means of, like, for college purposes or something like that, I don't know if he goes to college or if he has any intentions of it. He probably does, but as he's using it for his YouTube channel. But, well, yeah. The thing is, I would like to have a PC that can play games well, and, you know, I'd like to be able to play in certain games that I otherwise wouldn't be able to. Like, The Forest and 7 Days, those games work don't work well. They lag quite a bit, especially like for an excessive period of time. It'll start crapping out on me, and I'll just have bad frames unless I turn off the game and then turn it back on. Not to mention, I would also have to manage, like, in terms of, like, my situation, I would have to move a lot of things around just to get that set up. I would actually have to have, like, my own desk to sit at. I would need I wouldn't even, like... Not only would I need, like, a system, but I would also need a monitor. And then I would need a desk to put that stuff on, and, like, a chair. And the fact my room gets pretty warm during the summer, and I don't really have air conditioning in my room except for a fan, that thing would overheat like a mother bitch, and that's a good system. Especially since it would be something that's very, very expensive. Something that would be too expensive for me to even think about wanting to replace if anything went wrong with it. But it seems like anytime I buy something, something goes wrong with it at some point. Anytime I bought a handheld gaming system, like basically a 3DS, it's malfunctioned on me. Like the Nintendo 3DS, the first one that ever came out, the blue one that was a gift from my uncle, some of the buttons messed up on it, like where they didn't actually work, and the R button refused to work at times, or it would be held down when it really wasn't. Or my DSi XL, where that one was fine, but it got ruined because it had a cartridge that I guess someone jammed in it, and it ruined the contacts in there, so it could no longer play cartridge games, which was sad. And then I got a 3DS XL. And that one actually, nothing really bad happened to that except for it, like, I dropped it once and a part of it broke. I fixed it and it runs just fine still, but it still stands. And then, upon graduation, I spent my own money on my own new Nintendo 3DS system, and then it started malfunctioning and having problems with dead pixels in the screen and the time and date being messed up all on its own when I didn't do it. And I sent in Nintendo since my warranty was good, and they wouldn't fix it, and they just wrote it off as physical damage. In order to get it fixed, or replaced, I would have to, no, in order to get it fixed, I would have to pay like half of what it, like a normal one would cost, like $150 to get it fixed, and then some guy I was talking to felt bad, and he said, like, okay, we can, you know, do a discount, like $100, like $50 off? As nice as that is, I would probably just buy myself a new handheld. It's like, what's the point of having it fixed when I can just buy a new one? So, yeah. My history with systems and whatnot like that, there's no doubt in my mind that something at some point would go wrong with it.
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
And that sucks. The only real time I'd be able to actually use it is during the winter when it's cold. And even then, would I really want to sit down in a chair for hours on end streaming? Yes, I would. Especially if it's what I want to do because it's entertaining. YouTube is not easy. Despite what anyone tells you, it is not easy. In the least bit. If anything, YouTube would be slightly more expensive and harder to do than a normal everyday job. There are certain things that need to go into it. You need to put views, subscribers. You need to, you know, work out a whole monetization system. Or if you're playing a game that, you know, would instantly copyright, you need to have, like, if you're a decently well-known YouTuber, then most companies either wouldn't give a shit or you just partner with them where they get a cut of what you make.
Our intelligence has returned to our base.
Especially Nintendo, since they're very strict about that. So that doesn't help. Which is why instead of advertisements being the main thing that pays the bills, it would be like donations. But when you mention any sort of platform for donations, a lot of people assume you're only doing it for money. go back and forth with this conversation at this point, because I've already said my piece. I'm just adding on to it and saying it in various different ways. Now I need to go back and reread a bunch of stuff that I missed. See, that's the one thing I was talking about, the Woodsy, like, where someone will donate to you and instantly take it away. You're kind of, ha-ha, I tricked you kind of thing, where they think it's funny when in reality it's not. It's actually mean. That's like giving a sandwich to, like, a homeless person, then instantly, or offering to buy a homeless person a sandwich, and then when you buy the sandwich, you just eat it in front of them. It's that. It's low. It's disgusting to do of a person, but the thing is, people don't care as much as they should. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you should donate and actually feel, you know, for this person. I'm saying, like, don't say you're gonna donate and go around and say, I was joking, and then fucking Lenny face or something. That's not right of you to do. Wrong, and it's very low. Can I pull out my flamethrower, please? God damn. Okay, so they were fully committed to it, to making it seem like it was, make it believable, rather than just instantly saying, hey, I donated to you, and then instantly said, nope, lol, actually went full front with it, and decided to actually make it believable, just to make it hurt more. And that's the problem with the online community, though, like, no one can really be trusted with online privileges. In terms of, there is a lot of bad things on the internet. Not just, like, with, like, stuff like that, but, like, you have things like, the dark part of the internet where you can actually do some pretty shady shit. In other words, you in a lot of trouble with the, what is it, the NSA? Like, with a lot of shady shit going on there. I don't want to talk about it because, frankly, it's frightening as hell. Knowing that such the internet exists and it can't be taken down. Like, the fact that it can't be removed is terrible. The fact that people get away with so much on it, do so much, like, illegal and terrible shit on there is awful. Again, it frightens me to no end. As a matter of fact, B2988, a very popular and well-known YouTuber, actually had an assassination or a hit called on him from a website on that platform. That's scary. If someone sinks so low to see someone like that, permanently snuff out someone just because they don't agree with what they say or what they do on YouTube, or the fact that, like, you know, he's a pretty hefty man, and they feel the need to shame him for that. Terrible. And quite frankly, I'm going to stop talking about that because it's starting to make me sad. Which leads me to my next point. I've pretty much lost all hope for our species. We, as a civilization of beings, are disgusting. Not all are, but most of us are. And it hurts to say that. may seem like I'm a very, like,
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
you know, what the fuck? Not, I wouldn't say, not inappropriate, but, alright, it may seem like I'm a very immature person, especially for my age. But I'm actually a really sensitive person deep down. I really am. How much longer were you gonna stream? Probably not much longer, Woodsy. Found out it could have been a decline card, but I think that they would have said on Patreon the dark web, darknet is a very bad place. Yes, it's a very bad place. You have to learn to ignore the trolls. Now the trolls I don't give a shit about because I know they aren't worth. I'm sorry, trolls aren't worth a dying moose's last shit. They aren't worth the attention. They aren't worth the fuss. And if a troll comes in and they say sub to me or like fuck you or spam or whatever, I don't care. I'll just block them and then go on with my day. I don't know how someone can find entertainment from that. I don't know how that's funny. To go and bother someone physically and mentally, and somehow that equals entertainment, is not funny. Which again brings me back to my point where I've lost all hope for us as a physical species. I'm not a bad person. I know I'm not a bad person. I know there are other people out there that just like to ruin the fun for everyone else. Am I doing anything after the stream? Probably not. No, I'm pretty much free all day. Why, did you need me for something? Well, you did say, I think you said you were going to stream during the afternoon, and it's like 2:56, so I don't know what time it is there. I still got to learn the different time zones. So if you were, if you needed a moderator to be in at, I'm more than welcome to help you with that. Or not welcome. I'm more than happy to help you with that. That's actually part of the job as being moderator. And anytime a friend needs me, I will be there for them or something. So if you need, all you have to do is say, like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a stream or whatever shortly, and we'll drop everything I'm doing right now since I've been going on for a while, and be there. It's not necessary, nor is it required. Again, it's just how I am. I'm just an abnormally nice person at times. All the time to friends. In general, random people I don't know, it's debatable, especially because since I don't know if they're an asshole or not, but to friends, it's just an unspoken thing for me. I'm just there. Should carry the weight, or shouldn't carry the weights of our species on your shoulders. Concentrate on you and those are, yeah. Need to speak to Arjun about it, but if we're doing a VR stream with both of us in VR, we might need someone to read the chat aloud to us, as neither of us would be able to see it ourselves. No, I can do that for you, no problem. I have no problems doing that. If anything, that's just more fun for me. Number one, like, good talker. I can talk hours and hours and hours. Well, technically, that's obvious considering my longest stream was 9 hours, almost 10. That was a Plants vs. Zombies stream. So yeah, if you need me to do that, I'm more than happy to help with that. The more physically involved you get with, like, some of the stuff that you need or that you do on your channel, the better. As is, like, you know, I'd say we're pretty good friends, but like, the more we actually get to talk, like, do stuff or help each other,
Taken our intelligence.
like, the better it's gonna be for both of us. As friends slash... Well, technically, I would consider us, I wouldn't say partners on YouTube, I'd say we're friends that help each other out. Like, I have no problems, like, making an assumption or agreeing with that if it were said. I don't want to like put any words in like other people's mouths and say like, oh, I'm associated with them in a pretty big way. We're partners and stuff like that. And it's like, yes, but I can't really speak for that then. For them, if that's how they see it. As is, I'd consider us to be friends and we help each other. So, and of course, he has to taunt. Person wearing the gibbeth shoots me when it was someone else that got the kill. And boom, they instantly taunt. GG. As I said, we would need to speak to him first, in case he doesn't want it. Yeah, that's true. This might say I'm gonna end the stream. Auntie Jackie, if you want to be part of that stream in terms of watching it and interacting with it, link to these channels in the description below. If you want, you can go ahead and check out this content and maybe subscribe if you like what you see. It was stuff he does and stuff that I do, considering that, again, me and him kind of don't do stuff together all the time. We have done things together, like, we have done a TF2 stream on his channel, or I've had him aboard on one of my streams. So I would say, if you want to keep up to date with that stuff, you should probably go subscribe to him too, since I'm associated with him. And he's overall pretty funny. Woodsy, you probably saw one stream you did, not Woodsy, sorry, for Crash Bandicoot. I think that was a bad idea to do. In all honesty, you didn't do anything too stupid, or anything like too like out of the ordinary. If anything, to me that was kind of funny. So like stuff like that, there's stuff like that can happen. Already got Post and or Joseph to say to people in chat that we wouldn't be able to see the chat properly. Twitch is better. I won't deny that, you know, certain platforms may be better than others. As is, YouTube is technically what I've always wanted to do for the longest time. Which would be nice, but not a lot of people use Twitch, and I might start doing stuff on Twitch and or YouTube. Like certain YouTubers do, but again, as is, YouTube is the first platform I wanted to do stuff on, so this is what I'm gonna do. And that was earlier. Yeah, I know I shouldn't really carry our species on our shoulders in terms of like problems we have and stuff, but it's kind of hard knowing and accepting that I'm part of that species. Like, all the stupid shit that goes on, all the stupid things that people do or people say, acts of random violence and other stuff, like it's hard not to categorize myself in that, because like I'm technically associated with them because I'm part of that species. And again, I had two parents, but one no longer gives a shit. So it's like, yeah, he's gone, I don't really have to, you know, pay attention to that too much, but it's like, it's hard not to categorize myself in any kind of stupidity that he does, because, like, I'm technically associated with that, I'm related to that bastard. Oh, the stories that I could tell. Stories of endless stupidity that I could tell about that man. I would. Part of me thinks that it probably wouldn't be a good idea. I'd kind of have to ask, like, someone else's opinion if I wanted to actually get into that, but that's, like, personal stuff that not many people would want to listen to or hear about, because, like, I don't need to hear about your personal problems, man. Keep that shit to yourself, and it's like, yeah, fair enough. So as is, most of the stuff that most of my problems, I have to myself. No one needs it. hear that. No one wants to hear that. No one has to hear that. Which is why you always put on a nice smile and you just go on with your day. Hence what I'm doing now in terms of... Most of the time I seem like this silly person with very questionable intelligence. Like, I'll admit, I myself feel stupid at times. I'm not the smartest person. But I'm knowledgeable to a certain extent. I'm stupid, but at the same time, I'm not dumb. In the words of Link from Mythical Morning, I'm smarter than I sound.
The enemy has dropped.
To a certain extent. And I'm not a nurse to admit that. Some people are smarter than others. It's part of life. We all have to deal with that. And I can accept that. He has an Australian rifle. I had one of those. And then I gave it to a friend because I'm not good at sniper. Glad I know that I quit a friend that won't end up selling it. Considering, you know, that was the first Australian that I ever won, and it's the only one that I won. I'm sure we all do. I'm sure we all do. This game is going on for... or this has been going on for quite a while now. And it is 3:06. Oh look, it was a cute little purple duck. Hey, here's a joke for all of you. Is there any fun allowed on this server? Nope. No, I don't mean to do that, god damn it. Yes. Yes. Balloonicorn. A lot of things have changed since last I played TF2 with, like, some of my other friends. My name is Jeff. So whenever, yeah. Like, a lot of things have changed since, last I played with, like a lot of people. Not just like, you know, Parker and whatnot, like just in general. Like, look, I've done well for myself in TF2, and I've only been in TF2 for a year, and the entirety of the time that I've been playing, I have an unusual, or I have an Australian, I have all these fucking cosmetics and whatnot. It's like, I'm not bragging, but I'm saying, like, it feels different having a friend in chat that I used to play TF2 with all the time, and it's like, things have changed. I have an Australian flamethrower, a specialized kill streak Australian flamethrower nonetheless. Something that, in other words, we would normally dream about having, but I've somehow managed to turn that into my own reality. Oh, don't get too confused about this stuff, trust me. Trust me on that. Not open the door, screw you, buddy. Haha, oh wait, how are they... Huh? Well, that's bullshit. That is complete and utter bullshit, man. Meh. Anyways, try not to get too concerned about all this stuff, like, not syncing up with the topic in the stream. When I go off on a rant on something, I take a while. I've been way behind on chat for a few... I've actually been behind on chat a few times today. And that's not really a good thing, considering, like, I want to pay attention and read chat. But at the same time, I can't really be idle in the game for too long, otherwise I'll get vote kicked or I'll get disconnected for being idle for too long. But yeah, it's so weird to see how different things have been since last I played with friends. Like, last time I played with friends, I had some pretty good stuff, not too much good stuff, but I had a good idea of what stuff I wanted to have that, you know, made me look of significant importance in the game. I worried more about my look in the game and what weapons I used, while at the same time I didn't care. But it's different now. Like, look at my classes for one thing. Like, look at my scout. Full set of cosmetics that I personally like, that I chose for myself. A fucking strange scattergun, strange bonk, strange criticola, strange pocket pistol, strange festive bonk. Come on. Strange Sandman, all these different melee weapons and stuff like that. Like, things are different. Like, I don't have a lot of weapons, but I have, like, some pretty good stuff here. And again, I'm mostly showing my inventory because someone that I used to play TF2 a lot with is in chat, so... Like, I have a sign with JonTron on it now. But I have an unusual, too, see? A lot of things have changed. And look at my fucking pyro. He's changed dramatically. From using a strange rainbower, he's been upgraded to a fucking Australium. One of the rarest weapons, not just the flamethrower itself, but like one of the rarest types of weapons in the game that is actually worth, you know, a decent amount. Like, I had some bot killers, but those are gone now. I don't need those anymore, because I never used them. Strange flamethrower, strange backburner. This that was given to me by my friend Mike. This was actually given to me by my friend Mike. My friend Mike gave me a lot of things in TF2 and has helped me out with a lot. Like, things are different now. In terms of how I play the game and, like, my perception on the game. I understand the game's economy. I understand a lot of other things about the game. Just stuff and nonsense. Again, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm showing off. I'm just proving a point, like, things have changed. Now, I've had this minigun for a while, but now I have these ones. At some point, I plan to rename these ones. Like, this is going to be Sheila. Like, I'm going to name them after the names that were given to them in the comic book. Svetlana, I think, is Tomislav. Oksana is the Brass Beast, I think. Sasha is obviously the standard minigun. Natasha is, obviously, right there, it's Natasha. And the Hulong is Sheila. I haven't really had a chance to actually get any name tags for those yet. I have a strange family business now, and it's a specialized kill streak, which means it has a low sheen. Well, the sheen for it was yellow, but it has a sheen. Oh, that's orange, sorry. I keep thinking it's yellow when it's orange. Things have changed. Found out that I'm going to be the only one in VR to my for my stream, but you can still join the voice chat call as if me and Argent are in game. He might miss something. All right, I'll still do that. Woodsy. I'll be ending the stream shortly as soon as I've basically shown my friend like all the stuff that I've gained and / invested in. Like, look how different things are now. I'm proud of the progress that I've made in the time that I've played this game. Only a year, I've done so much for myself. Whereas when you and me and Parker would play, we would all like have different things where we talk about what weapons we'd like to have or what we'd like to do. For Christ's sakes, mate. You don't even want to know how much this thing is. Still got about 10 minutes before my game's finished downloading, so got a bit of time. Alright, good to know I have a little bit of time before that. Like, look, Specialized Kill Streak, Strange Diamondback. A good revolver with good perks to it. It has a purple sheen, which I'm very happy about. Like, okay, if you backstab someone or shoot or kill someone with a gun, I believe, mainly backstab, you get like, a guaranteed critical shot with this thing. The more backstabs you get, the more shots you build up. How many can you build up? I never know. I've never tested it. At some point I'd like to. Especially with this freaking thing right here. You know how big this revolver is? It's bigger than pretty much every revolver in the game. Look. Stock revolver. Tiny. Let's see. Obviously, that's pretty short, but it's a bad example. We have this. We have this. That's huge. We have this. And then we have this. This is slightly bigger. Like in comparison to that. And then that. It's huge. It's bigger than the Ambassador. Just by a little bit, and that's pretty shocking considering that's a big fucking revolver. Except I don't have any other sappers yet. That's one thing I haven't really gotten. But yeah, all these stranges, like Luger Morph, this thing I think is, I'm not even gonna name off how much this thing is worth. If you want to know the price of it, go fucking look on the community market. It's kind of embarrassing to say. Like, in terms of like, look, I have all these taunts now. So much stuff has changed. And it's weird. It's weird to think about, like, oh, I used to play TF2 with, like, friends all the time, and we used to talk about, like, oh, wanting certain things or stuff like that, and it's like... And then this happens. Stuff and nonsense. Where's the paint? No, I want to see the paint. Ugh. But I digress from all this stuff. Point is, shit happens. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. It would be, it's weird when I look back at my TF2 as I started back close to when it became, you know, free to play. Yeah, it's very weird. It's like, you look at that and like, I know I've said things have changed a lot, but like, you really gotta let that sit in your mind and process for a little bit. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the stream. If any of you are interested in joining my Steam group or my Discord, the link to both of those are in the description, as well as the link to the 3 YouTube channels I personally work with, such as Koi Kai, or my close friend Mike that I've known for many, many years, Woodsy's Gaming, which is obviously one of my moderators, and my friend Andrew of Game & Geeks. Oddly enough, to a lot of people that have commented saying like, oh, it lags or something like that, or like, you know, the mic keeps cutting out. Oddly enough, I've done better on YouTube than he has, and he has a gaming PC. He has like way more quality in his content than I do. And somehow I'm doing better. Again, not bragging, I'm just saying, like, you know, people talk about, like, oh, you know, the mic keeps cutting out, or the game's lagging, or something like that. But, obviously I'm doing something right. So now I'm gonna end. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next stream. If any of you want to check out, Woodsy, he'll be doing a stream at some point today, like, in, like, well, a few minutes, some games he's downloading will be finished. Basically, if you want to watch that stream and, like, you know, interact with all of us, like him, his friend, me, and some other of his other moderators, feel free to go check him out and subscribe. Make sure you actually put on notifications so you get notified on when that stream goes live. All good stuff. And nonsense, and I'm rambling at this point. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a good day. And bye-bye.